What is up, Scentsy fans? It's Patricia, and welcome to another week of Tester Tuesday. This is a weekly series of Scentsy review videos where I get reviews out to you based on the scents that you want to hear about. Now, the 3 scents that we're going to discuss this week are part of the Scents of the Season collection, which comes as a 5-scent release in a beautiful, soft red velvety bag with the scent description perfect for gift giving, and it is still available as I film the video. So let's get into the scents. All right, let's talk about our first place scent for the week. It is Cheery Cherry. This one had 34% of the vote. It's this red colored wax. On cold sniff intensity, it is probably on the lighter side. And I would put this in the fruit category, maybe with a cozy body care sub, which doesn't exist, but for today, that's what we're gonna go with. Let's read the scent description. Scentsy says, lighthearted candied cherry and spiced amber with a wink of smoked marshmallow and blackberry. Every part of that scent description is perfect for me except for the blackberry. I don't really find I get blackberry in the scent. It talks about lighthearted. I would say yes. Candied cherry is a very sweet, gentle, palatable cherry for most people. Most people aren't turned off by candied cherry, and I would say good job, Scentsy. Then they talked about spiced amber. The amber is what it's giving it that body care, and the spiced is like a sparkling dusting of the most beautiful medley of winter wonderland that you've got going on that you can imagine. Then they talk about smoked marshmallow. It's just to cream it out just in the best possible way, just to blur the lines of all those other notes in the best possible way. I really like this scent. I describe it as cozy, pretty, and cuddly. And it's like Dan Orchard from Scentsy called up Keep It Sassy, and he said, keep it sassy. We're thinking about doing a fall, winter, holiday version of you. We'd like you to team up with a tiny bit of spiced amber glow and maybe a tiny bit of a smoked marshmallow. What are you thinking? And Keep It Sassy says, yeah, I'm good, Dan. We're good to go. And then out came Cheery Cherry. Now, the only thing I'm thinking is cheery. It's not really cheery. Cheery implies like bright and sweet and all that stuff. It's more cuddly, but maybe they went with cheery because of the Christmas cheer. And I would say it definitely reads holiday. So they got it from that point of view. So let's talk about the family rating before I get into performance. Now, my husband said 6 out of 10, but he also commented that he couldn't smell it very well. Erica, she smelled it and said, ooh, I actually like that. And that's exactly how she said it. She goes, I'm going to say 8. No, I'm going to say 9. So Erica started with an 8, then bumped it up to a 9. And Ryan must have really liked this at a 9.8 out of 10. All right, so knowing that the kids seem to like this, I thought, let's put it in their bedrooms because it doesn't smell overly strong. So we want to stick to something medium or smaller in testing it out. So I put it in the boys' room first. And I would say at max it was between 6.5 and 7, and I was pleasantly surprised that it performed that well. And we're on day 2. Now I got off to a late warming this week with some of my scents, but every time I walked into the room I thought, this is so pleasant. I really liked Spice Amber Glow. I really liked Keep It Sassy. I really like creamy marshmallow scents, and so all those things are a home run for me. I just wasn't sure how it was going to materialize in the warmer, but it is strong enough for a bedroom in my opinion. So I put it in Erica's room. Again, I got off to a late start. We're only at the 24-hour mark in her room. And I would say 6.5 to 7 at its max, and then it starts to dissipate. Now in the boys' room today, we're on day 2 there. I would say it's probably about a 5 out of 10. So for me, this is probably going to be a 2-day scent, but I don't know for sure. But like I said, if you like pretty girly, sweet, home run kind of cherry scents and you can imagine winterizing that and making it feel like you've got like a nice cozy blanket on and you're just happy, then this is the kind of scent that you want to go with. Now I would say, like I said, medium spaces or smaller, something like a bedroom or an office. And I described this as a left field scent. So a left field scent for me is one that I wasn't really expecting to like, and then it came out of left field and I really liked it. So will I be repurchasing this? Yes. I already put it in my club yesterday, so I'm definitely wanting to pick up more, and it'll be interesting to see if this one makes it in the catalog because I feel like this one's getting a lot of good buzz. Definitely worthwhile trying. That is Cheery Cherry. All right, let's talk about our second place scent for the week. It is Merry Wonderland. This one had 28% of the vote. It's this pink colored wax, and I have warmed through a whole clamshell. On Cold Snip, the intensity is about a medium to medium plus, and it's a limited time offer in the Scents of the Season, like I said, and I would put this in the fruity category with a sub of woodsy and spice. It's a hard one. It's a medley as well. So let's read the scent description. Scentsy says, pink apple and clove dash through a dreamy, sparkling spruce wonderland. So I'm not really sure exactly what pink apple smells like. I think there's pink lady apple and Crips apple. And from reading up about those, I feel like they're very bright and juicy. And someone said it's almost like drinking a cider as you're eating. But I have a few notes about this scent. It reminds me of the $50,000 pyramid game where you have to describe the scent. So I said spicy, fruity, tangy, festive, nostalgic, and strong. It reminds me of one of those holiday drink scents, the festive big punch bowl, and then it's accented with apple slices, it's accented with pomegranate seeds, it's accented with cloves, it's accented with cinnamon sticks. It's delicious. Maybe even you got a little bit of alcohol in there that works with all those scents. But then in the background, you're in like a rich person's house because they got lots of trees. You can smell that. And it's just a warm, cozy, festive, bright, cheerful holiday scent. That's what I get from this. I liked it a lot. It's actually warming right now in my big area. We're on about the 24-hour mark. So I started it yesterday afternoon at 3, and today it's Sunday afternoon at around 4. But I did warm it in the kids' bathroom, 2 cubes there. So let's talk about the performance there first. But before I do that, let me not forget to talk about the family rating, because otherwise it's hard for me to remember. My husband said, Merry Wonderland, 5.5 out of 10. Erica said she didn't like it, but she still gave it 5.5 out of 10. And Ryan said 8 out of 10. So I did put it in the kids' bathroom first. I left it going there a couple of days. I would say at max it was about 7.5 to 8. And then it did seem to do well there. It was strong enough that I could smell it. You walked into the bathroom. It smelled very pleasant. So I thought, well, let's finish off the clamshell. And I put 6 cubes in the open layout. I started at there yesterday. I would say at max it was about 8 out of 10. And today we're probably at about a 4 to 5. So if you're someone that likes those festive drink tree scents, that's what I call them, festive drink tree, like festive fruity drink tree scents, wrapped in lights, holly jolly cider, those kind of scents, you're probably going to want to pick this one up and try it. They all have their own little niche, but they're all in that same family. They hang out with one another. I would say open concept or medium space. I wouldn't really put this in a small space. It did come across as a bit too strong. And I would definitely repurchase this if it returned in the catalog. As it stands right now, I don't need to repurchase anymore, but I really like this scent, and I think it's a nice festive holiday scent. And it's nice and strong. So if you like strong ones, then Merry Wonderland is a good one for you. All right, let's talk about our third place scent for the week. It is Eggnog. Oops, sorry about the glare there. This one had 27% of the vote. It's this creamy white colored wax. On Cold Snip, I would say this is about a medium intensity, and I would put this in the bakery confectionery section of the website. Let's read the scent description. Scentsy says, warm, spicy tones of nutmeg, rum, and cream. This scent is a real holiday favorite. Now on Cold, it wasn't a holiday favorite for me, but I'm here to say on Warm, it improved quite a bit. The first few hours were a little bit rough for me. I put it in the boys' room, and I really didn't like it because I found there was some sort of weird chemical tone, and I don't know if I was getting the rum with some of the spices, but I think what it is some vanilla scents read overly sweet to me, and they come across as a white chocolate tone, and that's definitely what I got here. And one of the viewers, one of the viewers also said that. It reminded them of white chocolate. Now, in my history, white chocolate or overly sweet vanilla scents sometimes lean towards a sweet mint undertone. Not that they smell like peppermint or spearmint or buttermint. I don't know what makes it lean that way, but something about white chocolate and vanilla together go in that direction for me. And I do get that just a tiny bit. So no, it doesn't smell like peppermint, but the way my nose interprets that, it sometimes happened to me in the past. I remember with Crumb Top, I think I said that, and Patricia, I think, thought I was crazy, but I think it's just the way my nose picks up certain vanilla scents. Like, I definitely get it in Peppermint Dreams, but there is a mint in that. So anyway, take it for what it will. But if you're looking for spiciness, I wouldn't say this is overly spicy at all. It's more sweet. Sweet vanilla. Very sweet. Maybe on the cloyingly sweet side for some, but I actually really enjoyed it after a few hours. So what I did was I put it in the boys' room, and I think I put it in around like 7 at night or so, and then I checked on it, and at around 10 it was still not good for me. And then when 7 o'clock in the morning rolled around, when I went to wake them up, it was so much better. I liked it so much. And for Strength and Throw Max, I would say it was 7 out of 10, and I left it going about 2 days without being turned off. So I thought performance there was great. And before I tell you about the second spot I warmed it, I'll talk about family rating. My husband said 7 out of 10. Erica said, I think she swore, then said no, and then gave it a 1 out of 10. And Ryan only gave it a 5 out of 10, so he didn't like it very much either. Now, nobody complained at all or said anything when it was warming, so I think it's one of those scents that in the clamshell, maybe it smells a little funky to some, but it smells a lot better warming. So here in my bedroom, it actually didn't perform very well, and I just said about a week ago that most scents perform very well here. This one was kind of light. I put 4 cubes in two different warmers, two cubes in my bedroom, 2 cubes in the bathroom, and it was probably like a 3 or 4 out of 10. So then I took the last cube from the bar and I put it in a 15-watt element warmer, and it bumped it up a bit, and I didn't get that weird chemical tone that I got in the boys' room. So maybe it was just because I'd already lost some of it from the warming before, but I don't know, it just didn't perform very well, so I left it going a 24-hour day just in case I was having an off day with my sniffer, and then I removed it. But I think if you're someone that likes sweet vanilla scents that are very creamy and leaning toward, for me, white chocolate, then you might really enjoy eggnog. But if you're looking for that spicy nutmeg characteristic eggnog, I'm not sure this is it. Now, I will say, I've never actually drank eggnog because the thought of it just doesn't appeal to me. And my husband works for a milk company, and we get free eggnog, and you name it, but it just doesn't appeal to me. But maybe I'll try it this year and see what I think. I would say medium to small spaces, and you might have to troubleshoot because obviously in one room, in my boys' room, it did very, very well, 2 days, and in my bedroom, I could barely smell it. So unfortunately for me, it wasn't consistent. Now, even though I liked it a lot better on warm, because of the inconsistency and because of that weird tone that I got at the beginning that really turned me off, I don't think I would buy any more. Now, in saying that, if it was in a flash sale for a cheap price, I might pick up one. But it was much better warming, I will say that, and that is eggnog. All right, let's move to the portion of the video where I'm going to present to you 6 scents, and you guys are going to vote. If you're new to my channel, please pick 2 different scents by early Wednesday morning. Put them down in the YouTube comment section. And if you can't vote on YouTube, you can look me up on Instagram. My name is Patricia Gates. And find my Tester Tuesday post and put your 2 votes there. Now, the interesting thing is I do not have many new scents to present to you because I'm waiting for an order and I'm waiting for the Scent of the Month kit. Now, unfortunately, up here in Canada, we have now been put with a postal strike. So if you're one of my customers and you're used to getting your happy mail, that might not come this month, but we'll see what happens. And my Scent of the Month kit was in Montreal the last time I checked, and now it just says delivery interruption. So I don't know when it's going to come, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll make it work. But hopefully my other order will come soon and we'll have some new things to discuss. But what I did was I went through and grabbed some of the ones that we've been trying to warm, and I made a 6-pack to offer you. So returning on the 18th, we have Star Wars Dark Side of the Force, Currently available, we have scent number 2, NFL Goal Line. Returning from the vault, from the Lord of the Rings, we have Shire Sunrise as scent number 3. To carry on with the licensed bars, we have Disney Dream Big Princess, scent number 4. Scent number 5, from the holiday collection, we have Peaks and Pines. And scent number 6, from the new releases, which we haven't covered yet, we have Alpine Escape. So thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you to subscribe. And if you want to hit the bell, perhaps YouTube will notify you when I post a video. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But I'm here every Tuesday. Don't forget to come and vote. And that way you get your votes in on time. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Have a great day in your neck of the woods. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video.